If you're into your food, have some cash to splash and enjoy dining at the most expensive restaurants in the world, then this is the list for you. All the restaurants listed below have one thing in common: they'll cost you an arm and a leg for the privilege. From underwater dining in the Maldives, to basement-dwelling luxury sushi in Tokyo, here's a list of the 10 most expensive restaurants in the world. Before we start the video, like and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next videos. Number 10. Itha Undersea, Maldives. Cost: $320 per head. Itha Undersea is the world's first underwater restaurant and is located on Rangali Island in the Maldives. To dine in this restaurant, you're looking at approximately $320 per head, but in exchange, you'll be enjoying your food 5 meters below the Indian Ocean. With panoramic views of the ocean, all its marine life and coral gardens. The restaurant can accommodate up to 14 guests and serves a selection of fine dining experiences, dinner menus and cocktails. As a guest, you can expect to be served either a 4-course lunch or a 6-course dinner, that's largely of European flavor, whilst being matched with some of the world's best wines. The restaurant is headed up by Italian-born chef, Marco Amarone. To make a reservation, you'll have to be staying at Conrad Rangali, the main 5-star resort on the island. This unique dining experience will cost you $320 per head. Number 9. Aragawa, Tokyo, Japan. Cost: $260 to $370 per head. Next up, we have Aragawa, which is located in the basement of an old office building in Tokyo, Japan. Unlike a lot of other high-end restaurants, Aragawa offers an à la carte menu instead of a tasting menu. This means the final price of the meal is totally determined by you, but it typically ranges between $260 to $370 per head. The restaurant is most famous for its selection of fine beef dishes, like Kobe and Wagyu. All their beef has been raised in the best conditions and received special treatments before slaughtering, which is the reasoning behind why their beef tastes so good. To have the ultimate beef experience, you'll need to part with a decent amount of cash. However, bear in mind that you're just paying for the quality of the food here and not the dining experience, so the food should be fantastic and worth the wait. Number 8. Kicho Arashiyama, Tokyo, Japan. Cost: $380 to $570 per head. The next most expensive restaurant in the world is Kicho Arashiyama. There are currently 6 of the restaurants through Japan, however, the one in Tokyo is considered to be the best as it has earned 3 Michelin stars. Unlike the previous restaurant we mentioned, Kicho Arashiyama offers a tasting 10-course tasting menu, that offers dinners some of the finest ingredients in the world. Also, unlike Aragawa, Kicho Arashiyama is known for its beautiful decoration and surrounds. The restaurant is styled in the fashion of a ceremony house, with tatami mats and low tables that overlook beautiful gardens. As you'd expect from a 3-star Michelin restaurant, meticulous attention to detail is given the presentation and timing of each course, and the current head chef at the helm, Kunio Takioka, accepts nothing less than the very best. Also, the dishes served at this restaurant are seasonal, so bear that in mind when making your reservation. Number 7. Guy Savoy, Paris, France. Cost: $385 to $626 per head. Guy Savoy has 2 restaurants that bear his name, one in Las Vegas and the other in Paris, France. Although both restaurants have gained multiple Michelin stars, we chose to focus on the restaurant in France because it's the flagship. The restaurant offers a 13-course tasting menu, which will run you around $626 without drinks, and focus heavily on meat. You can expect to enjoy marinated duck, a festival of lobster, John Dory, barbecued pigeon, oyster concasse, monkfish, aubergine caviar and sautéed cèpes. Guy Savoy is the man responsible for training Gordon Ramsay and has 4 other successful restaurants in France. So, it's a pretty safe bet to say that you won't be disappointed eating in a Guy Savoy restaurants, or any others he owns for that matter. Number 6. Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville, Crissier, Switzerland. Cost: $415 per head. Coming in at number 6 on our list of the most expensive restaurants in the world is Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville. It's a bit of a mouthful to pronounce, but it's one of the best restaurants in the world based on the exceptional quality of food and dining experience. If you have the money, and are willing to pay $415 per head, then you can look forward to an 11-course tasting menu, including fillet of lamb, mussels with saffron, scarlet tomato, pulp, pip consommé with imperial Ocitra caviar, sailors, beef grilled with wild pepper, crystallines de charlotte and young fresh salad leaves. To complement your food, you can choose a bottle of wine from their 40-page wine list. The restaurant has 3 Michelin stars, and the kitchen is led by renowned chef, Frank Giovanni, who aims to offer guests an outstanding dining experience. Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville was voted as one of the top restaurants of 2019 by La Liste. Number 5. Maison Pic Valence, Paris, France. Cost $445 per head. Continuing on with the family business, Sophie Pic now heads up this generational restaurant, and she's one of only a handful of female chefs in the world that runs a 3-star Michelin restaurant. You can expect to receive a 9-course menu, consisting of Mediterranean rouget in a saffron broth, Bannon goat cheese berlingots, deer marinated in sake lees squab, candied turnips and some of the finest chocolate desserts you'll ever taste. Sophie is known for taking an experimental approach to her food, utilizing unusual flavors to present dishes that are both visually eye-catching and appealing to the palate. The restaurant is now in its 130th year of business and you'll enjoy your 9-course meal in beautiful Mediterranean gardens. Number 4. Masa, New York, United States. Cost $595 per head. Headed up by Chef Masa Takayama, this New York restaurant will cost you approximately $595 per head, excluding drinks and taxes. The restaurant is known for its simplicity, offering a simple sushi tasting menu focusing on essential flavors. There's no actual menu available at Masa, instead, chefs prepare fresh ingredients that are only available on the day. It's often considered to be overpriced, and more of a spot to rub shoulders with some celebrities. However, if you've got the cash to spend and want to experience some of the best sushi in the world, then make yourself a reservation, which is currently 4 weeks in advance. Number 3. Ultraviolet, Shanghai, China. Cost $570 to $900 per head. One of the most elite and expensive restaurants in the world, Ultraviolet costs between $570 to $900 per head, excluding drinks and taxes. Now, this restaurant differs from the rest on the list as there's only one table that accommodates a maximum of 10 people. For your $900, you can expect to enjoy between 10 to 20 tasting courses, with each course highlighting different ingredients, and presented in the most innovative ways. The restaurant aims to provide the diner with an all-round experience, not just in terms of food but also trying to appeal to all the human senses. For example, using audio and visual effects that all play in the background as you eat. The kitchen is headed up by Paul Pirate, and the restaurant also boasts the largest employee-to-patron ratio, at 3 patrons per guest. To top it off, the restaurant has 3 Michelin stars. Number 2. Per Se, New York, United States. Cost $680 per head. The second most expensive restaurant in the world is Per Se, located in New York, United States. Opening its doors to the world in 2004, Per Se is Thomas Keller's second 3-star Michelin restaurant. Per Se is mostly known for its exceptionally delicate presentation and exquisite flavors. It offers a choice of 3 tasting menus in total, including a vegetarian option, but its 9-course tasting menu that focuses mainly on French and American cuisine, is the most popular choice by diners. The restaurant has 19 tables, with views across Columbus Circle and Central Park, and, if you're into your wine, then you'll be pleased to know that the restaurant also offers an award-winning collection, with over 2,000 bottles to choose from. Number 1. Sublimotion, Ibiza, Spain. Cost $2,380 per head. Sublimotion is the most expensive restaurant in the world, costing an eye-watering $2,380 per head. Sublimotion charges its diners $2,380 per head for a 20-course tasting menu. The restaurant is only open for a few months a year in the Spanish summer, from June 1st to September 30th, and is run by Michelin 2-star chef, Paco Ranchero. If you manage to reserve yourself a table during the summer season, you can expect a whole new level of dining experience and entertainment. You'll be waited on by a team of 25 professionals, that will present your 20-course tasting menu one by one, over the course of 3 hours. Whilst you're enjoying your food, you'll experience laser light shows, virtual reality elements and projection mapping, to help enhance your experience. The restaurant aims to offer the best culinary entertainment experience in the world and was awarded the Best Innovation Food and Beverage Award in 2014. Once you make a reservation, you'll receive an edible ticket, but as tempting as it sounds, just make sure to eat it after you get in, and not before. We hope you enjoyed our list of the 10 most expensive restaurants in the world. If you're into your food, then splashing some cash on some of the world's most expensive restaurants would certainly be worth it for you. But, for those of you that couldn't care less about caviar and oysters, save your cash for something else. If you want to make money from YouTube without creating your own videos, full step-by-step program, check out the link in the description below. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure like and subscribe so you never miss another video.